So how exactly did the girl who once literally sought refuge from a social interaction become so comfortable addressing audiences like this? Allow me to take you through that. But first, let me preface this by saying that as human beings, we are afforded two fundamental rights: autonomy and expression. These rights grant us the ability to choose our responses to the situations we find ourselves in and to voice our thoughts and feelings about them. Sadly, many of us choose to neglect the right to expression. We've all heard the adage, children should be seen and not heard. But I'm here to tell you why we should not only be seen, but also heard.
From choosing what to wear to figuring out our careers, we're constantly navigating a sea of possibilities and endless opportunities. Picture a messy room with clothes scattered everywhere. That's exactly how our brain is. The brain has got a prefrontal cortex, which is the planner and organizer, but it is under construction. Then there is the amygdala, which is the emotion center and develops early. The frontal cortex, which controls reasoning and helps us think before we act, develops later. The University of Oxford conducted an experiment through means of simple decision-making games, where they invited participants aged 11 to 35. The aim of it was to analyze how the underdeveloped state of the prefrontal cortex affects the adoption of decision strategies in adolescence. MRI studies showed that the prefrontal cortex undergoes dramatic change during the phase of adolescence, which leads to impulsive decisions and risk-taking behavior.
When various plants and animals vanish, it messes up how nature works. It's like losing puzzle pieces. Things don't fit together correctly. Plus, when nature can't handle changes well, it's like the game where we can't win. So, if we don't take care of nature and keep losing plants and animals, it could make it tough to have enough food for everyone. As young minds, we must understand the importance of biodiversity and act responsibly. Plant trees, reduce waste, and advocate for conservation.
I live in India, which is a diverse and democratic country. A country where unity in diversity matters. Being a citizen of this country with myriad cultures, I am proud of our nation. I also wish to be a significant part of my country's evolution and growth. Unfortunately, I got conscious of my disability since I stepped out of home. I was greeted with more "she is not possible" than "yes, you can," but refused to accept these pushbacks. Instead, I've been trying to find ways to get included in the mainstream society. Today, I'm a self-advocate, trying to raise awareness about the needs of those like me.
Not everyone understands and appreciates online schooling. There are many myths and misconceptions about it, such as online schooling is not social and boring. This is not true because we perform many collaborative and communication tasks and also interesting events which make it very much social. The second myth is that online schooling is ineffective. I think online schooling is more effective than traditional schooling as there is a transparency between the teachers, students and the parents as they get to view the recordings. Last but not the least, our third myth is the children attending online schooling are indolent at home. This is also a myth. And just like traditional schooling, we also have dance and yoga classes. We also get the opportunities to meet together in field trips. I believe you have now gained all aspects of online schooling. Has your perception towards it changed?